I'm Jackie. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or hello if you haven't seen one of my videos before. Just a little bit about me. I'm a fashion stylist from Adelaide, Australia, and I started out as a fashion blogger. So I've been making YouTube videos for a little while now, although they've been very inconsistent. I think my first one was 3 years ago, and then my most recent one was a year ago. So I thought I'd make another one and show you some recent purchases that I've made, and also then at the end of the video I want to show you as well how I'd style them. Most of these pieces are coming into a spring in Australia now, or it is spring but still cold weather still sometimes. So I wanted to show you how I would style some trans-seasonal pieces, and I think they may also be good for people on the other side of the world as well, who are in autumn, maybe going into colder weather. I'll show you how you can make things, a little warmer, or if it is hot, you can make things, a little bit more summery. So I'll start showing you the pieces now, and then I'll show you towards the end of the video how I'd style everything. So starting off, I wanted to show you this piece here. It's a ribbed knit from Country Road. I was lucky enough to be given this when I was styling some of the VIP clients a little while ago. But the reason why I like it is because it's my favourite colour, blue, but also because it's a thin knit. So it's quite versatile. You can style it underneath blazers and coats without it being too bulky. But also you can wear it in, weather that's a little warmer, or you can pair it with a skirt or shorts or something that's, a little more summery, and you're not going to be worried about getting too hot. It does have a little bit of a higher neck, but it isn't too high where it feels like a turtleneck, and you might get your makeup on and all that kind of thing. It's actually quite low, but it's flattering, I believe. But that's the first piece, so really nice. I took a look on Country Road. They haven't got it in stock anymore, but I'll link below some other similar pieces that I find on the internet, because there's plenty of things like knitwear and that kind of thing. Even some that are buttoned down as well are really cute. Some little thinner knits. So that's the first piece. And then I also picked up recently this top from Uniqlo. So I'm wearing the black one, and I've got a white as well. So for a while now I've been looking for a really nice t-shirt. I really wanted them to be a little thicker. So what I've found is, with some of my other tops, they were thin and the shape would kind of stick to my body a little more, and that's not really what I wanted. I wanted it to hold its shape a little. So with this one here, I've tucked it into my jeans, but because it's 100% cotton, these tops, but because it is a little thicker, I feel like it's not boxy, but it is a little bit more boxy, and I prefer that. I also like this top because it's not too long, so if I'm tucking it into things like jeans or other pants, I'm not concerned that it's going to look too bulky, around this area. So that's why I like those. And the sleeves as well are, I think that they hit you nicely on the arm. So it's kind of like a mid-length without it being like long. If you're someone who likes oversized sleeves, I'm sure, as in like tops, sorry, I'm sure Uniqlo has some of those as well. They have lots of different types of pretty much everything. But I really wanted something like this, so glad to find that. And then a little while ago, I bought this dress from Tigerlily. So typically I'm not someone who wears dresses very often. I'm more of your pants kind of girl. But I really wanted a dress that was easy to wear, something that I know I'm going to get a lot of use out of. Again, it's my colour, it's blue. It's kind of like a velvety material. But I really like the neckline. It's more of the boat style, so I feel like it's very classic. It has some embellishments on this side, so it has like ties, and also a split down the sides as well. It is like, I guess, a midi length dress. So personally, yeah, if I'm going to wear a dress, I normally would wear something shorter, but I thought I'd try something different. I'll show you how I'm going to style this up. I'm going to add a belt to it. But yeah, this was a new piece from Tigerlily. I did take a look again. They don't have this in stock at the moment, but I'm going to try and find some things that are similar, and I'll link them below. I feel like this is a similar silhouette that will be available around summer in Adelaide. Then I've got some shorts. So like I said, I don't really wear anything other than pants most of the year, but I really wanted to find something that was different. So typically when I was younger, I used to wear things that were always tight, so tight jeans, tight shorts, tight skirts. Not like, they didn't always have to be short or anything, but I always just felt like maybe an oversized silhouette would overwhelm my frame. But I've been experimenting with different things, and I really like these, so inspired by Isabel Marant. These ones are just from Zara, so they're a faux leather. But they're like a paper bag shorts. So what I would do with these is definitely tuck something either tight, like a tight not like kind of like this kind of t-shirt, so it doesn't have to be something too loose. But even if you do want to, you know, wear something a little bit like an oversized blouse, or a blouse with lots of embellishments, because it's got the paper bag waist and you can, you know, tie it up quite tight around your waist, it's still going to give you a bit of shape, so you're not going to feel completely lost in it. And they are a little longer, but you can roll them up, so they're finished off quite nicely on the bottom. But yeah, you can roll them if you want them to look a little shorter. But the belt is also interchangeable. It comes with a belt, but you can also take this off. So I'm going to show you this with one of the belts that I've got as well. But yeah, this is the Isabel Marant inspired shorts. And then I also grabbed this pair of leather pants. So I've got another pair of leather pants that are Sassenbeid. Those ones are real leather, but they are super tight. So they're kind of like a jean silhouette, where they've got like the pockets like a jean. But yeah, sometimes they're, well, not so easy to like sit in and wear for a long time because they are really tight. So I wanted to find some leather pants that were a little bit looser, and also a little bit more of that fashion look, where I could wear heels with them, or I could wear sneakers with them, like sandals as well. I'm really into that, like kind of dressing down things. So I found these ones from Zara. Again, I mentioned they're faux leather. But what I really liked about them is the detailing. So they're pretty straight and looser around the leg, but they've got kind of like a curved silhouette around the hip. So it kind of adds a little bit of volume, not too much though, but they're high-waisted. So what I would do with these is definitely put it with a belt. So I'll show you how I wear them. I wore them to an event the other day with a nice belt as well. So it really still gives you that definition, but then it's a looser pant, so you feel more free. You can, you know, sit in them, style them up differently, and you can tuck, you know, things into them if you want to wear a belt, and it's not going to look too bulky or anything like that. But yeah, the pockets are a little different, which I like too. They're a little lower, and they've also got, yeah, pockets on the back, which I think is important, because personally I think for your bum it looks nicer to have a pocket. It kind of just gives you a nice shape. So yeah, these ones are still available on Zara as well as the shorts, and they're really affordable as well, being Zara. Then also another one from Uniqlo. I really wanted to find some pants, so not chinos, but pants that had pleats down the front. Like, I want them to look a bit more formal than anything else I have, but so that I can wear during summer. So I was having a lot of difficulty finding something that, yeah, wasn't just like a straight like work pant or chino. So I found these on Uniqlo. They're really nice. Normally I've seen a lot of these kinds of pants in like a beige colour, which I love, but personally for my skin tone, I feel that I can't really wear anything that's too warm toned, just because I am quite pale. So I went for these, which they're called light grey, so I feel like they suit my skin tone a lot better. And yeah, they're really soft, really nice. They skim the leg really nicely. They've got a pocket at the back. It's not a functional pocket, but just to give a bit of, you know, detail on the back. But yeah, they're really nice. I definitely recommend them. I'll show you how I'm going to style them a bit later. And then I've also got some vintage finds. So there's a store in Canada called Boheme Goods, and they sell really beautiful vintage pieces. And I found a few things from there. This was a little while ago now. So this is a white knit, but I really liked the detail on it, and also that it wasn't too long. So it's a little bit cropped, like it finishes just, you know, just under your kind of like belt line. So yeah, I really love this. It's super warm. Probably won't need it too much now coming into the warmer months for Australia. But I definitely recommend checking out Boheme Goods. They're on Instagram and they have a website. Because they've always got stuff like this. So this was one of their pieces. This is also another. I wore this a lot to work during the cooler months. It's actually really quite heavy. And it's beautiful with the like vintage buttons. And as I said, I don't tend to wear things that are warm toned. So for me, what I would do to kind of combat that against my pale skin is I would wear something black underneath. So it's kind of like a grounding colour for my skin. And mostly like a black turtleneck. I was wearing one from Zara. It's thin, so it wouldn't get too hot. But it kind of makes me feel like I've got a darker colour like up against my skin, and then I'd put this on top and it wouldn't wash me out. So that's something I'd recommend, you know, if you are someone who's pale and feel like you can't wear these colours. Try and make sure you don't wear them too close to the face. But if you wear them like, you know, pants or shoes or something like that, maybe make sure there's like block colour, like a darker colour in between that and your skin. And it definitely, well for me anyway, it makes me feel a little bit more vibrant, I guess, in my skin tone. And then this was the final piece that I got from Boheme Goods. So this is actually a Pierre Cardin vintage cardigan. So I wanted one like this for ages, and they have beautiful ones at Acne and that kind of thing, but they're super expensive. So this one is, you know, 100% wool. It's, yeah, I just really like the oversized nature of it. So this is actually a size large, so I typically wear like an extra small. But I feel like if it's a cardigan and something vintage, it really doesn't matter what size it is. Personally, as I get older, I'm getting more into the, you know, oversized kind of look. And if you like, you can pair something underneath that's a little bit more fitted and have that on top, and you're still going to have that nice silhouette. You're not going to feel completely lost in it. But you can even belt this as well to give yourself a bit more of a waist. So a beautiful find. So yeah, check them out. They've got plenty of this kind of stuff, especially because in Canada at the moment they're going into winter. So there's going to be heaps of knitwear available, I'm sure. And then the last one is, well, for clothing anyway, is this teddy coat from Seed. So for ages now I've been seeing the Max Mara coats everywhere, and they're beautiful runway shows with the coats in like all the different colours, and they're like, you know, matched with everything, you know, blue, everything yellow. It looks gorgeous. But obviously they're, you know, quite the investment. So I was kind of looking for one that was something that I guess is more versatile for me. So a classic colour, and also an affordable dupe. So a while ago I saw this one on Seed, and I wasn't really sure how I'd go wearing this in winter, because obviously it is like a cream colour, and I was like, oh gosh, am I going to dirty it if I sit on it and that kind of thing. But I think it's really nice to have something a little different for winter. Typically I find that I'd either wear black or really dark blue coats, or, you know, stuff that is really dark, and, you know, I never really had a lot of colour in my wardrobe, so, well, for winter anyway, so I thought it'd be nice to add something a little bit fun. And because it is a dupe, it was also on sale, so currently on Seed it's still available. But yeah, I thought I'd give it a go. I wasn't sure when I first saw it because it does look quite big, but it actually fits really nicely. It's got a big button here as well, and pockets too. But it's so luxurious, so warm. I feel like I'm going to get a lot of use out of this. But I'll show you a way that I've styled it. I've had it on my Instagram the other day, but I'll show you again if you haven't seen it, how I style it as well, for maybe that trans-seasonal weather where you are going somewhere, you're wearing, you know, just a basic outfit, but you want to have something warmer with you. So yeah, the teddy coat, love. So excited to wear this. Probably won't be able to wear it too much until next winter, but, you know, I always buy things and keep, you know, for my capsule wardrobe. And then the last piece is actually a pair of shoes. So I have always loved the Chanel boots, and I kind of like wearing, I guess, more like androgynous things. I'm not really that much of a girly dresser. I never really have been. Don't really own anything pink. But I've always really loved boots. I think some of my, you know, the things that I'd find that I tend to buy a lot of is jackets and boots. But you can't go wrong. I think that they're really versatile items. So these boots are actually from Footwear. So I saw these from probably earlier this year. But I was deciding whether it's something that, you know, I would get the use out of. I do have quite a few other pairs of boots, but I tend to wear them every day. So I wear them in winter and in summer. As I said, I tend to wear a lot of jeans, so boots, jeans, really easy. And they look good with just a t-shirt, really anything you wear. But I decided to grab these the other day. They're really beautiful. I'll show you closer up. So they've got, a zip on the side as well, so it's, you don't have to worry about like undoing everything to do it up again. Super easy. Bed Footwear is great. So I got these in a 38 and I was a little unsure if they were going to fit, but I read on their website that, you know, if you find that you take them home and you find that they don't fit, they've got a really great returns policy. They'll send you other sizing. They also ask you what type of foot you have, so whether it's narrow, normal, wide, if you need orthotics, and they, even if you say you're a normal foot, I've personally got narrow, they send you a pack with all different inserts for your shoes. So if you do find that they are too big, you can, you know, put the insert in there and make them fit a little more snug, or if you really find it's not working for you, you can always exchange for another size. But yeah, I think that they're really great quality. They definitely look like the Chanel boot. I really like that they've got the kind of like tarnished silver hardware here. Yeah, just a really great boot, kind of like, I guess, your Doc Martens, but maybe not as chunky. But yeah, I really like them, and I'm excited to wear them with jeans. And even if I was going to wear a more girly dress, I would definitely pair these with them, and it kind of gives me that more edgy look that I like. And also it's comfortable as well, so it's got a little bit of a heel, but it'll be super easy to walk in all day. So I'm really excited to wear these. But those are all the new things that I bought recently, but I want to show you now how I actually wear them. And I also want to show you how you can wear, so these are all pretty much high street items. I wanted to show you how you can accessorize them up with maybe some designer goods that you've got, or some accessories, and really elevate your look. So stay tuned for that. Be back in a sec. So first up, I thought I'd show you a look that I created with what I was already wearing in the video. So I've got my Uniqlo top on, and these are also no-body denim jeans, which I wear all the time. But I wanted to create a look by just adding a few different things on top. So I've got this Sass & Bide jacket, which I really love. It's got really cute details all around. Really nice. And then I've also got this Chanel little vintage pendant that I got from a vintage store a little while ago. I've been pretty much wearing that on the daily. My Chanel bag, my boy bag, and then this is a Isabel Marant belt, just a really simple one. I really like it, the leather's really nice. And then I've got my Louboutin shoes that I wore to my graduation, actually, for my master's degree. So I put them on as well. So I feel like it's a really casual but chic look. Super easy to just, you know, if you get hot, just take off the jacket, still looks good. I've mixed the metals as well. I've got a bit of gold and silver here, but I don't mind actually. I kind of like it. Unfortunately, I don't have a big enough space to show you the looks without holding the camera, so sorry about that, you have to deal with this. But this is the look that I've created, yeah, just with the base look of what I was already wearing. And then for the teddy coat, I've gone for a little bit more of a casual look. So again, with the black top that I was wearing before, with the jeans, I've taken off the belt though, kept the necklace on, but I've just put the coat on, and dressed it down with just some Nike sneakers and rolled up my jeans a little bit, for something that, you know, is easier to run around in when it's cold. but it's super warm, probably too hot for me to wear right now because it's 26 in Adelaide at the moment, but I'm upstairs so it's even warmer. But yeah, I just think it's a really nice jacket. So now what I've done with the same, again, black top and jeans, is add a chain belt. So what I've done is I've just wrapped the belt around a few times, and I've also got this vintage pendant or Chanel pendant from the 90s from a vintage store in Adelaide. So I've just hooked that on as well, and kept it casual again, just with the rolled up jeans and sneakers. But yeah, it kind of just a little bit of a bike look with the Chanel bag. I really like it, really easy Chanel inspired look. So I've still got the jeans on again. I should really probably change this video to a million ways to wear denim jeans, but I've got the knitwear on from the vintage store, and I've just added like a little Chanel brooch to it. And I feel like, because it's a higher neck, you can't really wear, I mean, you could wear a necklace with it, but it doesn't really sit right. So yeah, just add a little brooch to it just to give it that, I guess, a little bit of high-end flavour. But yeah, I really love white knitwear and blue jeans. Super easy, super casual, but you know, done up a little bit by accessorizing. You can even add a belt if you're not really into brooches. You can definitely add a belt as well. This jacket's a little, sorry, this knitwear jumper is a little shorter, so you can have like, or you can even do like a French tuck to show off a little belt. So this is the blue knit. I've paired it with my Age white leather skirt, and then I've also put on the boots. I kind of like them. They're really cool. Got my Chanel bag with it too, so it's all kind of got that similar style hardware. It is all silver this time, but I like this look. I think this would be like a cute spring autumn look, being a little bit warmer with this kind of top on. This is what the dress looks like on, with the split. I've just paired it with some nude heels, and I've got the same pendant, but I've paired it with a chain belt this time. It's actually a necklace. It's a little longer than, it's not like a choker or anything, it's a little longer, so it actually fits around my waist quite well. But I've just added the pendant onto there for something a little different, and it kind of just gives it a little bit of shape. I do have shapewear on underneath this, yeah, because it does kind of cling a little, but you can see my bra too. But yeah, I like it. I do like the neckline. I think it's really nice. Really soft. So these are the Uniqlo pants. They probably need an iron or a steam. Sorry about that. But they do feel really soft and really nice. I've just paired them with that same black top, my Tiffany's 21st key that I got for my 21st. The Isabel Marant belt. My Dion Lee blazer. One of my faves. And then these Whitner mules. They're kind of like dupes of the Manolo Blahniks, but yeah, it's, I guess, something that's a little bit more sophisticated, maybe if you're going to work in an office or something like that. It's a nice look, I think. These are the Zara pants, the leather, well, faux leather pants. So this is how I'd wear them casually, just with my Nikes. And I've had this Calvin Klein denim shirt for so long, and I never knew how to wear it. But I thought denim and leather would look really nice, so I've paired them together. I kind of like it. I do need to get this Isabel Marant belt. Well, I need to get another hole put into it because it is a little too big for my, well, this high up my waist anyway. But that's how I would wear this casually. Super comfortable with the more forgiving pants. This is the outfit that I wore to that event the other day. It was a slow fashion festival in Adelaide. So I've got the leather trousers. I've paired them with some high boots. They're Tesson boots. I've had them for a while now. And then I've got this really cool Dylan Lex belt. It's kind of like, the actual belt itself is velvet, but it's got these embellishments there. I don't know if it's focusing properly, but they're actually bullets. I just thought it was really cool, something different. And then I've got this top from Zara. Again, it's like another thinner knit. And this Dion Lee blazer. My brother said it was a very futuristic outfit apparently, but I like it. I thought it was something different. But this is the way I'd wear the pants, I guess more formally. So this is the final look. Thank you if you've come this far. So this is the shorts from Zara. I've paired them with my Dylan Lex belt. Really love this belt. That's what made me really buy into the brand, I guess. I love how wide it is. It's really hard to find other ones like this, so I had to buy this from the US. But I paired it with the white Uniqlo top. I've actually got my cowboy boots. I use them mostly for shoots for my styling, but it's kind of fun to wear them every now and then, I think, in real life. And then I've actually got it with one of my mum's George Gross jackets. For me, it's oversized, but I think it really lends itself to that kind of Isabel Marant cowboy look. And also a little pendant from, actually I think it was from my grandpa. I really love that. But yeah, this is how I'd wear it. I know I'm kind of breaking my rules a little bit with something a little bit lighter without the dark, but I think it's a little bit more of a cooler toned nude, so I think it looks okay. But yeah, this is how I'd wear those. Thank you for watching. If you've stuck around for this long, I know it was a lot. I'd really like to make some more videos, and hopefully they can be better quality as well. I know the lighting is kind of coming in from only one side, so it's probably not really flattering on my face and probably giving me bags under my eyes. But yeah, thank you again, and please let me know what you want to see from me, if there's particular looks or how-tos or something like that. I'd really love to share more. I've got some ideas myself. I've written up some YouTube ideas, but yeah, please let me know in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed, please subscribe. That'd be awesome. And hopefully I'll see you again soon. I'm planning on doing probably a video like once a week if I can, depending on the work schedule, but that's the plan anyway. So thank you again for watching, and have a great day.